Hey guys, okay, so before I start this reading, I forgot to say earlier in the video that, I had to push back my cat's eye video for this video because I had first the cat's eye video was going to be two parts, but after being informed about information that's going on with one of the members in the label or something like that, I decided to break into three parts so I can get like a designated video for that member in the label, like answer all the questions that have anything to do with the member in the label. So that's like in part three. Part one is gonna be like the group's feelings about each other, so we can see like, I don't know how they feel about each other. Do they like each other? Is there type of competition, jealousy, animosity, yada yada. And then part two is gonna be any leftover questions from the commenter who gave me all these questions, like the leftover questions they wanted me to answer. And part three is me taking out all the questions that have to do with the member. Was it Mono? I can't remember her name. Sorry if I mispronounced it. I'm trying to think on top of my head. Mono in the record label. Part three is going to be all about her and them. So yeah. So again, let's proceed to the video. Okay. Hey guys. Okay, so this reading is going to be on Jonathan Bailey and Matt Bomer. Hopefully I'm pronouncing their name right. So this commenter had asked me or requested for me to do a reading on these two individuals. They are both actors. They actually gave me some context in the comment section, a little information about these two, like background information. They're both gay actors, and they were in this series or show or movie called The Fellow Travelers. And they also told me that Matt Bomer, that guy, he's married, but Johnny, I'm assuming that's Jonathan, is single. I'm assuming a lot of their questions probably gonna be about, them or their connection they might have had due to their chemistry on set probably. But yeah, they gave me a list of questions and I'm just skimming through the questions. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm someone who gets overwhelmed very quickly. I'm just skimming through and trying to properly build up the questions in my head. Yeah, I might have to nitpick some things because this is my first time reading on them, and I don't have a vibe of them. I do have some context thanks to the commenter giving me some background on these two individuals, but when it comes to like energy, I've never done a reading on them, so I'm trying to see how I'm going to go about this reading in these questions. Okay, I got it. For my own comfort, I'm going to first pull cards on their current energy. So I'm just going to pull three cards. Like, pull the card on Jonathan's current energy, Matt's current energy, and energy between them, so I can get a little bit of their vibes. And then after I do that, I'll go forward with the questions. And I'm probably going to have to keep the cards to a minimum since there's so many questions. And this reading will be extremely long if I went too in depth with it. So I'm gonna have to keep everything three card pull. So hopefully that makes sense. I guess let's hop into this reading. Okay, so the tarot card on the left represents Matt Bomer's current energy. And then the tarot card on the right represents Jonathan Bailey's current energy. And the tarot card in the middle will clarify the energy between them. I'm just going to look at their independent energies and if there's like some type of energy between these two individuals since they have previously worked together. So yeah, there we go. So let's go ahead and hop into this reading. The first tarot card we're going to flip over is for Matt Bomer, his current energy. We have the Three of Pentacles. Very interesting. That's kind of good. Okay, tarot card on the right will represent Jonathan Bailey's current energy. We have the reverse Seven of Swords. That's very interesting too. And then the tarot card in the middle will represent, clarification of the energy, between Matt Bomer and Jonathan Bailey. We have the reverse Seven of Pentacles. Okay, the first person we'll hop into is card on the left, which is Matt Bomer. He got the Three of Pentacles, which is very interesting because his current energy right now is he's focusing on his craft and he's trying to work with other people. So it's giving me an idea that since he's an actor, there's probably some projects he's currently working on behind the scenes. Funny enough, despite this being a positive Three of Pentacles, for some reason, why do I get this feeling that Matt Bomer is like hungry for his next big project? I'm not sure out of the two individuals, I have a picture of them because I'm looking at it right now, who is the most successful or who has the better catalog. I don't know. But something tells me that Matt Bomer is someone who's trying to like be in a lot of projects or gain a good, what's the word, like reputation, a good catalog. What I'm trying to say is Matt Bomer is trying to be book and busy right now. He wants to be book and busy. He wants his name, his face on a lot of things right now. And the Three of Pentacles upright is telling me that a lot of things are going in his favor. He's currently either working on some type of project with other people, trying to, get together with someone so they can be together, or he's in the process of finding all these different type of projects you want to try out for and see which one clicks, which one he get accepted for, this and that, callbacks and stuff like that. I'm not sure why I'm getting this energy of Matt almost want to prove himself. Like I said earlier, I'm not sure who is the most experienced actor or who had the biggest catalog. I don't know. But for some reason, Matt seems to want to prove himself in his craft, like prove that he's, a good actor. He can, get a lot of roles. He's popular. He's hot, he's hot on the market. I actually have no clue whether or not that's true. I'm just letting you know these are the vibes I'm getting from this Three of Pentacles card. Like, I don't know. You guys will let me know in the comment section. I am a little worried. Like I said, the Three of Pentacles upright isn't a negative card, but for some reason, I'm getting this weird vibes from Matt. It's giving a little bit of desperate, more like you're craving something or you want it so bad, so you're trying to, trying out all these things just to get or something like that. It feels like that, like, oh, he really, really wants his next big role. So he's like handing out resumes to this project, that project, this project, without properly thinking it through. Like, oh, is this really a good project I want to be a part of? Is the script any good? Are the people behind it, good people? This and that. Not really thinking properly through that way. Because when you're desperate, you'll take anything, like you take any hand out without thinking properly about it. So it's giving me a little bit of that vibes for some reason. I'm not sure why. Yeah, because I'm not sure when's the last time he's been in a project. Again, you guys will let me know in the comment section if he's currently in between projects, in between work right now. I don't know. Okay, hopping over to Jonathan Bailey's current energy, we have the reverse Seven of Swords, which I found very interesting. Reverse Seven of Swords. Who's he exposing? It's like he's very attentive. Like he caught someone red-handed. It's almost like right now he is. It's like right now he is trying to get rid of the snakes. And that makes me think, is it snakes in his camp? Like his, the people that help manage him, his team, stuff like that? He's trying to get rid of the snakes in there? Or snakes in his personal life, like fake friends and stuff like that? It's some type of exposing him being very clever. He's catching people who are being sneaky. And it's almost like he's paranoid in a way. I'm not saying straight out paranoid. It's more like when you're watching your own back. It's like when you catch one person being very funny or sneaky or acting like a snake, you're thinking like, oh, there got to be someone else or another person involved too. Like someone hitting right underneath my nose. Now you're like very attentive to your surroundings. Now you're trying to clean out your whole camp, get rid of all the snakes or anybody that have like malicious intentions or something like that. And for some reason, this reverse Seven of Swords, I'm getting the vibes. This definitely has something to do more with his career. Because there is this weird, like right now, my whole body right now, on my right side is like shivering. Almost like being scared of like, when you reach a certain threshold in your life and your career, there are going to be people who are ready to, take your shine, knock you down a notch, stuff like that. And I feel like maybe that's what he's going through right now. There's people either behind the scenes or I'm not sure publicly, but probably behind the scenes or like trying to like sabotage him, knock him down a peg, stuff like that. And for some reason, it's making him kind of like worried. It's making him worry about his future in his career. It's making him worry about almost like second guess himself. Like, can I really do this? Like, what's the word? Shoot, I can't remember it. Okay, it's just making him feel very self-doubtful. So doubtful in his capabilities. Maybe like his capabilities as an actor. Or his capabilities of being able to withstand or stay in Hollywood or continue acting. I'm not sure how old these two individuals are, but it's almost like he's starting to grow self-doubt in himself. It's almost like, can I continue? Can I still handle this after so long? So it makes me think, I feel like he's going through this like internal crisis, not like a midlife crisis. It's more like, it's like some internal things. Like, you've been put in a situation that causes you to self-reflect, but your self-reflection is causing self-doubt of your capabilities of being able to handle things anymore, like situations anymore, certain areas of your career, certain people again, like, can I really keep this up? This constant back and forth game of up and down, getting rid of people, hiring new people, this role, that role, will I be able to, keep the momentum, stuff like that. It feels like a little bit of that, like a lot of self-doubt right now going on for Jonathan Bailey. He's just trying to find his footing right now, like trying to reground himself right now after being shaken up or thrown off by deceitful people around him or in his circle. Okay, and the tarot card in the middle will represent, like I said earlier, clarification of energy between Matt Bomer and Jonathan Bailey. We have the reverse Seven of Pentacles, which I find very interesting because the reverse Seven of Pentacles is like giving me, is when things do not work out in your favor. There's setbacks, there's procrastination, there's when you invest in something or invest in yourself, it's not paying off. And that's the energy between them. I'm not sure what exactly happened between these two. I don't feel like, like I have no context of these two individuals. I had never seen any of their stuff. I'd never recognized them before doing this reading. I have no type of information. Only you guys have it. I'm not sure what happened between these two. I'm not sure how successful was their little show or series or movie or something, the Fellow Travelers, I think I said earlier. But these two people don't see any type of benefit of like being / working together. It's almost like they didn't gain anything. So it's like there's no type of benefit either. I'm assuming that could mean like, oh, them starring in this show or movie or whatever together didn't increase their fame, increase their clout, increase in type of recognition. I'm not sure if it won awards or not. Like, in my opinion, these two don't feel like they benefited with each other, either working with each other or whatever with each other. They feel like they didn't benefit because there is a lack of investment. You're losing out. Like, you're like the Seven of Pentacles upright. You're investing your time, your money. You're trying to like plant seeds for future future ventures or whatever. But in this case, it didn't go right. They took a risk with each other, planting the seeds of possibilities, possibly money, career, fame together, and it did not turn out right. They did not get what they initially thought they were going to get. I will say this card is making me a little bit worried because after this part of the reading, I'm going to do the questions, and one of those questions were about if Matt and Jonathan are going to work together again. And this card is making me worried that they might not work together again because it feels like they didn't see a benefit in being together / working together. But of course, it's just one card. We'll see later on in the reading how it goes. I do think, again, with the Seven of Pentacles, but the Seven of Pentacles upright does hold a lot of patience because you have to wait for something to grow. I do feel like maybe they're jumping the gun. Maybe if they did work together again, especially on another good project, things might be a lot more better for them. They might be able to benefit in the way that they want. I'm not sure what they exactly wanted from each other / working together or whatever, but maybe if they give it another shot of trying to work together again, maybe it'll be a lot more better or in their favor. That's what I feel like. But so far, there's a lot of not so positive-ish coming from the reverse Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so now that I have a little bit of understanding in a way of what's going on for them, I guess I'll dive into the questions. Okay, so the first question is, What do you see happening for them together? I feel like I indirectly answered that question, but I'm still pull on it. I guess I'll pull like collective, since it says together. I'll pull on both the energies together, then intertwine. So give me one tarot card that represents Matt and Jonathan's energy together. Setting the attention, see what's happening for them. And one tarot card represents Matt and Jonathan's energy. Energy. And one tarot card that represents what do you see happening for them together. What's happening for them together. Thank you. You want tarot card to clarify the energy between Matt and Jonathan's collective energy and what you see happening for them together. Okay, so the first tarot card represents Matt and Jonathan's collective energy. That's tarot card on the left. Tarot card on the right will represent, if there's anything happening for them together, like the questions asked. And then tarot card in the middle will clarify the energy between Matt and Jonathan's collective energy and what we see happening for them together. So I'm going to flip over all the tarot cards and tell you guys how it is. Okay, tarot card on the left that represents Matt and Jonathan's energy, their collective energy. We have the reverse Six of Cups. Okay, tarot card on the right represent, anything happening for them together. We have the reverse Four of Cups. Okay. And tarot card in the middle represent, clarify the energy between Jonathan and Matt's collective energy, and if we see anything for them happening for them together. We have the Page of Swords. Well, first off, the Six of Cups is a card that has to do with, think of, your exes, your past, things from your childhood, nostalgia, yada, yada, yada. In this context, for them together, this making me think, again, as someone, since this card is in reverse, this means it means they're not dwelling on the past. Which means, sorry guys, I'm trying to break down the logic in my head on how I read my cards. It means collectively, Matt and Jonathan's energy is about moving forward, no longer in the past, which means they're no longer thinking about their past roles together. So I'm assuming the past roles in the series or movie they were in, The Fellow Travelers. They're not thinking about that. They're not thinking about that anymore. They're not thinking about the possibility of working together. Per se. They're just thinking forward. They're looking forward into the future of what's out there for them, okay? I do feel like the fact that they're so easily be able to dismiss their past together, which means them working together on this previous project, is a little, in my mind, there's a little bit of delusion and being unrealistic, being a little naive. Because just because they can move on from the past doesn't mean fans can. That's something I feel like there might be a conflict of interest for them moving forward. Because people might remember them as this role or remember these two together. So if they see these two with other people in other movies or shows, they might feel some type of way. I feel like they need to watch out for that. And the reverse Six of Cups connecting to the Page of Swords, which is in the middle, there are some up and coming things coming their way. Whether or not it's individually, I don't think it's individually because I pull on both their collective energy. So I'm going to assume both of them have something coming their way. But I'm a little worried because of the Page of Swords, the page to page. This is about curiosity, communicating, and also watching your back. So this makes me think, are these two moving forward, as they're auditioning for more roles, are they going to audition for the same role? Are they going to be competition? Are they going to not play, I'm assuming, love interest to maybe rivals? I feel like there's some type of conflict coming to them collectively. Almost like if they're auditioning for the same thing, they might be each other's competition of who's going to get the role. Because weirdly enough, I'm getting both curiosity and also communication. So it makes me think they are going to communicate again. either communicate in trying to like fill out your competition, like, oh yeah, did you also get a call back, or oh, did you hear about this role, da, 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 almost like filling out your competition a little bit. I feel like these two are going to be in communication again, coming to the future or whatever this is. I don't know what timeline this is. I'm just letting you guys know with the cards. They are going to be in communication with each other, but I don't think it's for the reason that you guys might think. I feel like, yeah, it's business, but also there could be a hint of possible competition. Moving on to the Four of Cups. Sorry, my bad, I blanked. The Four of Cups. I pulled on anything happening for them together, and that is a yes again. The Four of Cups in reverse, which is positivity, something coming your way, and you accepting the offer. And this card also means gaining awareness. And again, the reverse Four of Cups connecting to the Page of Swords. I feel like they're both going to be having their hand out for the same offer, and they both might become, I don't know, self-aware that they're competing for the same role or trying to get the same role. And they might, communicating like, oh, hey, what's up? Da, da, da. I heard, da, da, da. I seen you at this audition, or did you hear about this? Like, are you also? I feel like the communication is going to be like that, but they're more like just scoping out their competition in a way, like this and that. So yeah, technically by the question, I do see something happening between these two, but not in the way you guys might think. I feel like it's more like, yeah, they're going to be communicating with each other. It's more about possibly them going for the same role, or them scoping out the same type of opportunity, or getting offered the same opportunity. And one person might get it, one person might get it, and they compete for it, something like that. I don't feel like it's too negative, like, oh, you're my bitter rival, or I hate you, or I don't like you. I don't feel like it's that deep. It's just like, regular, business stuff. Like, somebody might get the offer, somebody might not. It is what it is. You move on, this and that. I feel like these two might talk again or clash again in a way when it comes to this opportunity. They might just like, oh yeah, it's been a while, how things are going, da, da, da. Or did you get a call back, or are you also going for this role? I feel like it's going to be very casual like that. In a way, they're like scoping each other out, like, and stuff like that. But I don't think it's anything too deep. But yeah, that's the answer to that question. Okay, the second question we have is, what do you see present for them in the future? Again, I feel like I kind of answered that question of this little interaction happening for them. Because Matt is married, so what you see happening? Will he take the leap of faith? Wait, it's a question asking me. Hold on, what you see present for them in future for them together? Do you see present for them in future together? I'm going to assume this question is asking me, can I pick up on, or do I see Matt and Jonathan being romantically together in the future? That's what I'm assuming that's what they're trying to tell me by this comment. It's a little confusing. I'm assuming that's what it is. Hopefully that's what it is. I'll pull on that. I'll see if Matt and Jonathan will be, I don't know, romantically together in the future. Okay, so I pulled 3 more tarot cards. The first tarot card will represent their collective energy again, of Matt and Jonathan's collective energy. Tarot card on the left. Tarot card on the right will represent, will they be romantically together in the future? And tarot card in the middle will clarify the energy between Matt and Jonathan's energy, and will they be romantically together in the future? Okay, flip them all over. First tarot card we have is the reverse Queen of Cups. Okay. Hold on, I'll come back to that. The second tarot card on the right, we have the reverse Seven of Wands, and tarot card in the middle, we have the reverse Queen of Wands. Oh, okay. Let's hop over to the reverse Queen of Cups. Okay, now I'm even more confused by this comment, because the reverse Queen of Cups, do these two even like each other? Like, I know they're, of course, they're both gay or whatever. But I know that they said that Matt was married. Okay, that's understandable. Like, you can be married and you still have a crush on somebody, whatever. But I don't think these two even like each other like that. Like, Are you sure there was romantic attraction? Are they just really good actors? That's I'm starting to think, like, what is going on here? The reverse Queen of Cups. That's like apathy, no care, no compassion, very insensitive, lack of emotional attachment. That also could be insecurity, being, a crybaby or a drama queen sometimes too. Like sensitive and self-centered, yada yada yada, narcissist, whatever. Honestly, I'm having a hard time seeing these two men actually like each other. I'm being honest with you. Like, allegedly for entertainment purposes, I'm not even sure they actually like each other like that. Since the context of this question has to do with romantically, I'm going to assume that they probably don't like each other romantically versus on a friend level. Because even the reverse Queen of Cups connecting to the reverse Queen of Wands, the reverse Queen of Wands also give me a little bit of the diva, a little bit of arrogance, someone who's very demanding. They can be a little vengeful, jealous, temperamental, like, be over emotional, temperamental, and I guess you can say only care about themselves. So I feel like these two men, Matt and Jonathan, at the end of the day, they only care about themselves, not each other. So again, I'm not seeing romantic energy. The two cards are clashing. Maybe if the Queen of Cups was upright, then maybe I'll be like, okay, they do like each other. But it's in reverse, and they've got the Queen of Wands in reverse. It's not really giving romantic attraction or romantic energy between these two. And then if you hop over to the reverse Seven of Wands, that's my card of, giving up, surrendering, defeat, of, taking the L or whatever, like stuff like that. Cause that's the card upright. It would be more like you're being defensive, you're fighting for what you believe in, you're defending yourself or maybe even others, protecting other people, stuff like that. But it's in reverse. So it's a complete opposite of not caring enough, not being a coward. It's like, again, admitting defeat. Like, you surrender, like, I give up, like, it's whatever type ish. In the whole context of the question I asked was, will they, romantically be together in the future and stuff like that? And these cards are giving me a hard no. Like, it's giving me a hard no. And I'm also having a hard time seeing these two even romantically like each other on a type of level. Maybe they like each other as friends, but romantically, relationship wise, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. Personally, the reverse Seven of Wands connecting to the reverse Queen of Wands, I'm having a hard time seeing these two actually like each other's personality. I feel like their personalities are kind of different. I don't know how or why. I have no clue what their signs are either, because we do have the queens, but they're in reverse. So I don't know their signs either. Ugh. Oh my goodness, what y'all got me reading? Like, I ain't gonna lie, y'all got me thinking like it's just like fan shipping stuff like that. Like, I know fans love shipping actors and actresses together all the time for movies and shows. Even in cartoons, like, they ship people together. Like, are these people really like good actors that they made you guys believe that they actually have chemistry with each other? Like, I feel like this is giving me deja vu to the reading I did on that Bridgerton couple. I think Nicola and Luke or something like that. I know people got mad when I did that reading, when I said, like, you guys sure there's romantic compatibility or connection between these two? Because I wasn't getting that vibe. And I know a lot of people were mad about that, but anyway, I'm having a hard time seeing these two having type of romantic, like real authentic romantic attraction, or even the idea, or even entertaining the idea of being together, either romantically or just like lustfully, like, cheating or whatever. Like, I'm not even seeing that crap, because they did say Matt was married. I'm not even seeing that. Alright, I'm gonna move on to the next question, because that pretty much answered. Okay, it's a no. Okay, next question we have is, their chances to do projects professionally put together? I feel like I kind of answered that question already. They're gonna somehow communicate each other, because it might be auditioning for a similar role or something like that. And they're gonna like try to peep the competition and talk to them. Da 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 da. I said that earlier. I don't think they're directly going to be together. I don't know. I don't know. Should I pull cards on that? Like I feel like I answered that question. I don't know. I feel like I answered that question. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. You tell me in the comment section. Like if you feel like I didn't answer that question about them, their chances of doing a project professionally together again, you can just comment below and I'll pull cards like in real time and tell you in the comment section if it really does bother you that I'm going to skip over that question. Okay, so the next one we have is also we miss them. If you could see when they reunion, we will see a reunion of them in the coming months. And will we witness any emotional moments between them? Again, I feel like I kind of answered that question again, even though I feel like this question is more for the public versus what goes on behind the scenes. Like they can always call and text each other behind the scenes, which I feel like that might happen, versus like the public thing. I don't know. Should I pull on that? Let me look at the other questions. I'll come back to that question. And then the other question is last. We have future of this relationship or whatever bond. I guess this question is asking like, what's the future hold for these two individuals together, like the future of their relationship. Personally, again, I have no hard time seeing any type of bond or proper relationship going on between these two. It's even hard to call these two even friends. That's what I'm letting you guys know. Like that's how much the energy feels dry. Like it doesn't feel like we're on a friend level. I do feel like somehow they'll be able to be in contact again, but I feel like they're only in contact because of some type of like role or some type of career thing where they're like scoping each other out a little bit, like just seeing what's up, so they can just see about their own chances for this project or whatever. I don't know. I guess I'll go back to the other question, pull cards on that. I guess that's a good enough question to end this reading off on. Will we also miss them? If you can see when we will see a reunion of them in the coming months. Okay. I'll pull cards on if we will see a reunion between Matt and Jonathan for the public in the coming months, not behind the scenes. Because I do feel like behind the scenes they're gonna end up talking again. But I'm gonna see if there's anything in the public of being able to see them together again. Okay, so first tarot card again represents a collective energy around Matt and Jonathan Bailey. And then the tarot card on the right represents, we'll be able to see these two reunite in the upcoming months publicly, yada, yada, yada. The tarot card in the middle clarifies the energy between Matt and Jonathan's energy, and will we see them together reuniting next upcoming months publicly, yada, yada, yada. So in flip over all the cards, we have the reverse Three of Cups. Oh my goodness. Are these two even friends? What you guys got me reading on? Are these two even friends at this point? Are they even friends? The reverse Three of Cups. Come on now. Come the fuck. Sorry, I'm trying not to cuss. But come on now. Are these two even friends? That's my thing. It was already no romantic attraction. Now I'm getting no freaking friendship. Are these two just, regular people? Like they just work together and that's it. There's no type of emotional attachment. It's giving that. Okay. Sorry. I'm sorry. I went on a crazy little rant, but anyway. Okay, the next tarot card, we have the Ten of Cups, and then we have the reverse Strength card. Okay, I got good news and bad news. I am seeing some type of group reunion event or whatever. But here's the thing: I see them there, but I don't see them together. I don't know. I don't feel like I see them together. That reverse Three of Cups, but the Ten of Cups upright tells me that they have similar circles. So I'm assuming, if they're both gay actors, they probably have like a circle of people who are like in their industry. So maybe they do a lot of gay movies or whatever. There's a lot of they're more connected to gay actors. They go to events that are like LGBTQ plus positive, or they might work with certain people who do a lot of stuff promote a lot of stuff for people who are, gay and stuff like that. So maybe they might run in the same circle. So they might be at similar events, but I'm not sure if they're going to like interact or if they're going to take pictures or acknowledge each other. I'm not sure because we do have the strength card. Because the strength card is, low self-esteem, low self-worth. That's also my coward card. Someone who doesn't want to be vulnerable, and also someone who is weak-minded and has like a fragile ego. So I'm like, I'm not sure if they're gonna interact. I could see them at a event together, but like not together. You know what I mean? Like they can be like pull up at a event, and they could be walking around taking pictures, interviews, but they're not together. And like I don't know, maybe I feel like someone gonna have to force these two to interact. Like maybe like a reporter be like, "Hey, isn't that your coworker from that movie? Come over here and like, talk to them, or can we both ask you some questions? Maybe some crazy crap like that." But right now, I don't know. Like if they are somehow in some type of event at the same time, they're either gonna be like a group or they're gonna be like doing their own thing. They're not gonna be like side by side and stuff like that. I don't know. It doesn't give that, especially with the reverse strength card, because that cowardice energy, not being confident enough, and a little bit of self-sabotaging in a way, almost like if there is opportunity, kind of like you're ruining it due to you really don't want to go over there, or you don't want to, I don't know, do this, that, and the third. I'll be honest with you guys, like I'm actually a little worried if these two were to be at the same place. I don't know what it is. Like I feel like they might not react the way the fans want to, and that could cause like a little controversy or a little scandal. Like, they might be seen as a little, mean or catty, or like some weird, like people gonna point out some weird behavior. I'm a little worried about that. I don't know. Like people gonna point out, oh, they're being fake. Why they're acting like that, or why he reacted that way, or why they move away. It's like people are gonna be nitpicking or over analyzing. I'm a little worried about that. Cause like I said, these people, Matt and Jonathan, aren't as close as you might think. They're like, I don't think they're friends. There's definitely no romantic connection or romantic energy or vibes from them. In my personal opinion, like allegedly for entertainment purposes, this is, my reading, my 100% opinion. You don't have to believe anything I say. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Like I said, it's my first time reading these people. I don't know nothing about them. Maybe you guys know more than me. Who knows? I'm just letting you know with my cards, things are not what they seem. Things are not what it seems. I just hope that they do, do right by the fans. Like, even if you guys are not cool or not friends with each other or don't like each other, at least placate it for the fans, Like, a lot of people, come to support you, like seeing you in these movies, stuff like that. There's nothing wrong with, playing your role. So if you guys gotta fake it to, like, make people happy, personally, I'm all for it. I know some people don't like to fake stuff like that, or, fake closeness, like we act like we're friends or whatever. I know some people do. It depends. I'd rather keep my delusional illusion that you guys are like this perfect little couple, or you guys are best friends, in my opinion. And with the Ten of Cups upright, I do think there is hope. They could play along. I do hope if they do somehow end up at an event or whatever, and they do interact, they do, play along to, what the fans want to see. Like, oh, how's it going? Stare all cutesy in their eyes, laugh at each other, joke. Like, do something like, cute like that. Like, give something for the fans, okay? Like, at this point, it doesn't have to be real. I feel like they will. I do feel like they wouldn't go out their way to disappoint their fans by doing something like automatically, negative towards the other person. I don't think that's something they would do. Honestly, at most, I feel like they will placate, like play into the whole shipping of these two characters they played or whatever. Okay, that's the end of this reading. That's all I gotta say. Very interesting reading. I did have to bounce around one or two questions because I didn't fully understand them, and I felt like I kind of already, said it earlier in the video. Like, I didn't want to repeat myself, keep pulling on something if I was going to get the same type of vibe or same type of question. Of course, if you feel like I missed a question or I should have answered a certain type of question, go ahead and comment it below, and I'll pull some cards down below for you and directly answer your question in the comments. It really comes down to it. But anyway, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.